Welcome back to the Toybox, where childhood memories meet the legends who made them. Today's guest helped turn heroes and villains from sketches into the action figures we couldn't put down. From vehicles to file cards, Ron Rudat designed some of the most iconic G.I. Joe figures, shaping a generation of epic battles on toy shelves everywhere. This is a special conversation with G.I. Joe figure designer Ron Rudat. What was your favorite character to design for G.I. Joe?
I really don't have a favorite character. Okay, I say all the characters I design are my favorites.
Is it kind of like how a parent has like no child is their favorite? They love all their children.
That's right.
So then, I guess, which character did you find more challenging? Was there one that was the most challenging to design, or had a difficult design
No,
aspect?
I can't say there was any one particular that was very challenging to design. Um, I worked out on most of them. No, there wasn't any challenge. I mean, challenge isn't just creating the figure. Any figure, no matter which one it is. No, there wasn't a challenge there. You know, I just did what I had to do. You know,
So, do you have a favorite memory from your time of working on GI Joe?
uh, not really.
Just it was just
Not
fun the entire
really.
time.
It was fun to work on Joe. Um, I could say when we went to New York City and the Intrepid aircraft carrier, we had a show there, and that was kind of exciting because of being on an aircraft carrier and the aircraft that were up on the flight deck. And that was kind of exciting. Um, I'm trying to think of some other things, but it's not just GI Joe I worked on. I worked on WWF wrestling as well, and the best memory of WWF is going to I think it was WrestleMania 10 in New York City, and getting to meet most of the wrestlers that were there, like Macho Man and Hulk Hogan and a bunch of other really nice guys.
Now, it seems like there's a lot of crossover between like WWF and GI Joe with like some of the character design and just the way that the physiques are. Did you get to take a lot of influence from real life when you did your characters?
My characters, some of it, yeah, there was like I'm working on Joe's. Um, it, my influence was like the American Civil War or Star Wars figures, things like that. Uh, Various different areas, movies. Um, yeah, I mean, I used to. I was a Civil War reenactor at one time,
Really?
and I have original items at home. I have muskets and swords, and I have belt buckles and belts and canteens and stuff like that. Okay, some of these items ended up on my Joe figures. You know, uh, a CS belt plate or um, an officer's belt buckle, a Union buckle, things like that, or a Confederate kepi on one. Yeah, I would just search out different areas, and also I did miniatures for a hobby. I painted miniature soldiers, and I have a ton of books, a lot of reference on different periods in time. From the Vikings all the way up, and that's a big influence there. Um, I became a master of Zin figurine, which is a flat figure, and I won an award for that. I no longer do miniatures.
So, so I was just gonna say, like, GI Joe is a toy line that's been around from the '80s. What does it feel like knowing that some of the characters that you helped create?
GI
Have,
Joe line's been around since
oh,
1962.
that's true. I lied. I'm sorry about that. I'm used to the '80s cartoon. But
Yeah.
I guess that being said, how does it feel seeing the legacy of Joe still carry on today?
Well, I think it's really great, but I'm not sure if kids are really interested in GI Joe that much anymore. It's more of an adult collectible these days, not like when I was working on them from 1981 to mid '87. Okay, and the Joe line took off and it was doing very, very well. Now they have the 6-inch classified figures, and I'm not sure how well they're doing, but I don't think they're doing as well with the smaller generation, you know, uh, than the adults. The adults have more interest in them.
That was Ron Rudat, the designer who brought G.I. Joe from the drawing board to the toy boxes around the world. If G.I. Joe or Cobra were part of your childhood, drop your favorite figure or memory in the comments below. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more stories from the legends who made growing up unforgettable. The next time I'm back to the Toy Box, we'll be catching up with Stuart Zagnut, the iconic voice of Professor Oak from Pokemon. Until then, keep the nostalgia alive, and we'll see you back to the Toy Box.